two sides to a story in the case of Prophet Hanna versus Lucifer. Hanna's simply narrating events that went on from 1998 to 9/11 to 2003 to the first attack in Canada in the financial district is what I guess in 2007. I couldn't figure it out what it was then. Then all the events that went on. She's sitting in her home. Someone blew out her arm and hurt a lot of professionals with the second terrorist attack in 2008 in Toronto. She saw an architect injured and tendon injuries and arm injuries. They're taking out the professionals. That's how they're doing it. So, she went to her boss at that time and they gave her like a $20,000 package for, a tendon injury that was really bad. But it stretched from her neck to her fingertips and where her hand turned bright blue. And at that time, the person doing the electrodes check was this tall Indian woman. She's tapping on my thing. That's AI. So they're looking for bodies. Now, don't blame them because they may be getting directed from Europe or the Turks or China. The intel information is very, very confidential. That will be released in the future. I don't know. I'm just narrating. So you're sitting here with a tendon injury. You start finger typing. Your father's training you on Ottoman history. You do the Ottoman stuff. You go to the police and you say to the police, keep an eye on me. I'm going to do something really big. And that's when it spiraled. So I'm at UFT residence and it's continuing. And you're just quietly working. And from that point, from about, let's say 2005, it goes before that, to present, as I quietly worked, all they did was an attack a human because she's gifted or revenue-based. I didn't do anything to these people. I simply narrated a true story. And they got so offended and they're like constantly. Why I'm saying 2005 is before my arm injury, they started attacking. So they're taking out professionals from the Toronto district and they're just attacking for no reason. And they're making up, they're hallucinating stories and stuff like that. You have no clue who these people are as they surround the Markham vicinity. That's when war escalates in 2013 after I did Kanata Means Wings. Hanna suspects, if they're adamant that they gave it to me, it was probably her brother's 1998 work. Now, she hasn't seen it, but her answer to that is impossible because it's in her name in 1967. But we're playing devil's advocate in fairness to them. And if they hate this person so friggin' much, why would they give her stuff like that knowing she's so damn legal and she's gonna run to the police? It doesn't make sense. Why would you put spyware in someone's tooth in 2009? You're putting spyware in a professional's tooth. All you're doing is attacking a single person. Then you go overseas and attack overseas. I have not done nothing to you. I don't know you. I think you're a head case. Terror. And as I legalized it, you're in my house. You injured my body and my face how many times? You see, there's always two sides to a story. So as you reap and reap and reap and reap and reap on legally do, you have to go back to when I went to the police. If those police officers were killed, that means you committed fraud. If you did fraud, you have to pay me. From years of being attacked, I have, and it's legally due, eh? I mean, I paid money to the publisher, thousands of dollars. That $20,000 for the arm injury they blew out was used to legalize. I sold my house, my car. You're just attacking. You attacked us in 1999 when we sold our buildings as well. You're attacking civilians now. We don't know you. And you're still up to last night, 2 in the morning, beeping me down, talking to me. It's a form of assault. You're assaulting humans till they die. You made a mess of the planet. And as far as I'm concerned, I want all of you to be put down. For a different reason. When it comes to this project, you're just too fucking stupid. Here is someone who is trying to finish, who made you millions of dollars, and you're that friggin' disrespectful. I don't know you, or your prostitutes, or your cartel, or your organization of Jew cult, or whatever the case may be, or you, Juliana, or whoever's showing up in court fraudulently. I don't know none of you. And you're posing. And what did I say? Every time Wicked did something, she wrote it into the Sun collection. So you're still at it, saying we are one. There's nobody one with you. I'm an unraveled species. I'm the first humano. And that's where we are today. You see, the whole story changes, right? Constantly. As a professional, as you double races, as you handle the case unprofessionally. You handled it unprofessionally. You've assaulted millions of people in the same format. Professionals in downtown Toronto. We don't know what the fuck you want. Another interesting fact.